Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading for the 18th of November. Happy anniversary, happy birthday, happy day to everyone. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're brand new to this channel, listen, I don't put the spirit in a box here. I know who the Elohim of the universe is, and he's got a name, and he's running the show, and he's mighty on my channel and tangible, and he just deserves all praise, glory, and honor, and his name is Jehovah. And he is Yeshua in Hebrew, and I do use living language. It's part of my heritage. It's wrapped right on up into the tarot. A lot of people know that. A lot of people don't know that, but it is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth. So we use it here on my channel. I also use homemade decks and runes and stuff like that. But anyway, if that's not something that you're looking for, this is where you're going to click off. Otherwise, welcome, welcome, welcome. I do feel energy, and sometimes it's really bold through me. It just is that way. Okay, it just is. That's just part of my gifting. Jehovah allows me to feel what he's feeling about a thing, and so it just prophesies that way through me. Okay, so, and I'm always preaching to the choir as well. I've got to take the same advice that's coming out for all of us that Jehovah's bringing out. So anyway, that's kind of who I am in a nutshell. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We get real sobering energy here on my channel, and it's for the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts, but it's beneficial for us to walk in the truth, because there's no other way to walk, people. That's where the life is found. Okay, so anyway, let's get in here. Jehovah, Spirit of Truth, I thank you for wisdom and understanding, and we ask for your wisdom, not the wisdom of the world, but the wisdom that comes straight from your living soul itself, that breathes upon us and guides us and leads us into all truth. I thank you that you show us the good, the bad, the ugly, so that we would know a thing. And you make every crooked place straight, and Jehovah rebuke, bind, and block every foul, demonic thing. I thank you, Jehovah, that you are loading your people down with benefits today, whatever they need. You're going to take care of us. You just are. I think you're going to give us peace in the midst of the storm, and you're just gonna show us the way. And I thank you. What do you want to say today? You have free reign on this channel. So we have a victory card coming out here. It's the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is normally a blockage type of energy. Some people are dealing with a lot of people trying to block something. Some people are just dealing with blockages and walls being up and stuff like that. A seven is a seeker of truth, and this states to defend your beliefs as long as they're in the truth, people. As long as you're connecting with the great divine who's running the universe. The truth is the truth is the truth. If you ain't doing good business, you ain't speaking up right, your motive is off, you try and do something to block somebody that other happy, that, you know, I don't want you to be happy, but I want it. Something wrong with you. And so if other people are doing that to you, you get up and fight. You get up and fight for the truth's sake. So this says to defend your beliefs, and there's decisions here, and stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. Yes, look, people, the battle belongs to the Most High. We have a dragon here. We are dealing with dragoness type of stuff that's over here from China, and so it's spiritual war as well. What we're looking at here going on in the earth, it is prophecy taking place. Like I stated last, a few times, I've done some videos that the book of Revelation tells us that we'd be fighting with the dragon, and that's exactly what's happening here. We're seeing prophecy take place here, and so defending something here, and on a governmental level, that's what's showing. We also have the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from things that just don't serve you and I. So picking our battles, right? Making decisive choices today in our emotions and in the spirit, okay? And so water and fire make a steam. This goes to the Nine of Cups. It's still victory showing up out here for us, people. It really is. So somebody is desiring to move on. And I just heard that some people who are blocking, they don't want to do that no more, but they don't know how to get out. Well, I'm telling you how to get out, and that is to walk away from the stupidness that don't serve you. This goes back to saying that there's a search for something more meaningful here. Yes, and there's spiritual and emotional growth happening as well when we get up and fight for our beliefs in truth. We also have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and that goes back to, okay, if we're talking about a fight, we're talking about being blocked, because we know that the 7 of Wands goes back to that. The 9 of Pentacles goes back to somebody being segregated and they're lonely, but they're very fruitful there. Some people are going to get up, fight for their belief, move on, go get their 9 of Cups, and be whole within and break free from all this blocking crap that's taking place here. I feel like I need to take a rune this morning. This says enjoying life's luxuries, but we don't get to do that if we're not standing in the truth, people. We just don't. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? You just speak. You just speak. Okay, we got 2 that came up here. Alright, so we have the H, and that goes back to H-A-I-L, hail. But if we take the phonics of that, some people have been literally dealing with freaking hell itself, people. Really. Especially people have been fighting for their life and things like that that's been going on here. But the H, the Hagalas come out here for us. That means sacrifice, caution, solitude, and worries, and damages, and debts, and unexpected and initially unwanted births. And that's hard energy then. People wanting to move on, and something has been real sacrificial here. And it's been hard for some people. We also have the Kanaz coming out here, which is the C and or the K. The cake, right? This is the torch. So we got fire energy here as well. Illumination and truth, seeker truth, which is the 7 of Wands. Standing up for our beliefs today. This is purification. This is also forgiveness and some type of a solution to a problem is here. Yes, to move on from, stop blocking, stop putting people in their freaking segregation, the segregated corner over here and taking from them. That's wrong of you. And you're getting judged for that crap, people. You are going to get judged for it. It's coming. Some people are already being judged and they know it. They just don't know how to, they don't know how to release. Some people just need to release and move on and go get 9 cups and be happy and then be complete here. So we do have a justice assured here. Yes, because you're always going to get justice assured here. So the A, this also looks like a V as well. So, and I always just bring that out here. So a V, a C, a K, and an H is here, coming out here. So let's move on. Jehovah, you just speak on. What do we need to know about this energy? Okay, well, the 4 of Pentacles just jumped out. That ain't going to get you anywhere. Just hold in there. That thing's going to be forced whether you like it or not. Go ahead. You're just ridiculous to sit there, people, in your stubbornness, which is as a sin of freaking witchcraft, and Jehovah's not going to let you do that. You're going to be forced out. You really are going to be forced out, whether you think so or not. You're stupid in your own eyes to think that you're going to just sit there and do some stuff. You're just not, because you already know. People do know who's doing the dirty here to people, okay? Even on a governmental level. Because whatever's at the top will trickle down to the rest of the body. And that is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here, please? You speak it. Tell us what we need to know. Jehovah wants to give us blessing. And even if you're somebody who's having to defend the truth, you're still blessed. They could never take that from you. He's just setting you up, baby, for them to have to bring it back to you. And that's how it works. The idiots don't get to win and loot on you if you're in the truth. Well, it really wants to come out here. Well, come on out. Come on out. You're an idiot. That's amazing. I thank you, Jehovah, that you see this and you laugh at your enemies every day. It is written that he laughs at them every day, just watching them. And it's just like, okay, when I stand up, you're out of here. You really are. And somebody just sitting there, and they're greedy, and they're trying to protect themselves and try to get, all that going on, and just ain't going to work for them. And so we have the Queen of Wands here as well, which would make 8 wands, which is messages and Cupid's arrows and movement, right? And so the Queen of Wands in the upright, she'd get up, take action. She would defend that. In the negative, this is the other woman, And this somebody who is in witchcraft. Okay, we also have the King of Pentacles in the upright. This King of Pentacles is very giving and caring and kind. He would open up. Somebody could be very insecure about that because somebody's wanting to move on, because there's 5 Pentacles. If somebody was thrown out, they were thrown out, put in a garden is what happened to them. But if this is in the negative, then that's what this is. This is greedy energy. This, I'll pay off anybody that I need to go do whatever, to block you. Well, you go right ahead. You can't block. You're really blocking yourself from not wanting to open up. That's stupidness. And some people got, there was a reading that I did yesterday, and I asked what was hidden, and we had children come out. And some people are holding on, knowing that there has been a child that initially they didn't want that child. And now something's taken place within something, and they've just become a disgrace because they're nasty at their heart, to sit there in bitterness and greed and being stubborn with some stuff that ain't even theirs. Okay, some people have done some things and taken some things and like I said, segregated some people that they knew had projects within them and high discernment, and they got jealous over that crap, and then they just set themselves up for hell itself. Really, they're already in hell. People have got to sit up there and block you. People, they're already in hell. You and I are going to rejoice today because Jehovah's got some good stuff coming our way. He really does, people. He really does. Yesterday was a huge energy day. And something took place yesterday. Something was conceived yesterday. Jehovah told me this morning that when we see the temperance card, because that is the letter Nun in the Hebraic living language, that is a conception of something, because that's the pictograph of the seed, and something huge was conceived yesterday. It was huge. And so that energy goes back to perception. So what we see in a very huge way, it's seed, time, and harvest comes from a seed. And so mark yesterday's date and set with the divine and ask him how long before my harvest from whatever we seen yesterday is going to come up, and mark it, because Jehovah don't lie to us, and something was huge yesterday and whatever was conceived. So we do have the 5 of Cups, and this is bitterness, people. Look, bitterness keeps coming out. Somebody just cloaked in darkness all the time. All they can do is just cry about the 3 cups. I just can't get over it, and I'm just going to sit here, and it's become a snare into this person. Or you can turn around and take the cups and walk away and go get 10 cups and be happy and fulfilled and be literally whole within. Okay? We got the King of Wands now, so that is a match here, and we've just seen the King of Pentacles as well. So we had third parties. We've been watching that, and that's why some people have been blocking, because they got jealous about something, or something took place with, business, and some of y'all are dealing with third parties. I'll send you love and light as far as love affairs, and that stuff ain't fun. And that stuff brings destruction, people. It really does. And that does bring jealousy. And somebody did get pregnant over that and whatever's taking place, but somebody's been bitter. The scripture tells us that bitterness goes back to rebellion energy, because if you ain't gonna forgive, you ain't gonna be forgiven. And this hard energy, somebody just sitting here and blocking their own self and putting their own walls up as well, and they're in witchcraft. That's witchcraft. It's showing right here again. Deception, lying, cheating, babbling, and that's why they're crying, because of the lie of whatever's happened. Okay, strategizing things, sitting here, just sitting on stuff. But some people, man, they're desiring to just freaking just move on. Some people got caught up in the occult, like we know, because sacrifice just came out here with that hail. Maybe something happened and it did hail, and you got hail damage somehow within something. Maybe something with that, I don't know. You just never know who you're talking to. What else are you going to bring out here? Work and third parties. Really coming out here today, people. It's time to turn around and to restore these 3 cups that have fallen over here and put some work in on something. It really is, people. If you still can hear today, I wouldn't harden my heart, Okay, so there's the hand of the divine, the yod's coming out here. This is the truth. This is the law, right? Well, we have a for sure legal victory also. This is traveling. This is also foreign people, foreign places, and we do have the dragon energy here showing, and people are dealing with that kind of stuff. We got authority here showing up. What's hidden today, Jehovah? There's choices today. There's a choice to move on. There's a choice to have illumination, right? And to be strong. And to put the work in on something. It's a choice to turn around to get these 2 cups and to restore these 3 cups that are falling down. Somebody whining over them. It's a choice to open up and to stop blocking. And the hand of the divine, if you just set your mind, is this your higher mind? This also go back to the husband. This also go back to protection, and Jehovah's our husband. If you just make up your mind and set it on the truth today, let's go back to the truth. It's very karmic energy here. And say, Jehovah, I'm hurting. And I have been whining over this. And I have been blocking. And I don't want that anymore. I want these 3 cups to be restored. And I want all parties to be happy in the truth. And put some work in on something. Then you get luck. Because that goes back to luck. If not, the wheel goes the other way and you're in bad shape, people. Then there's a for sure legal victory against you for what you've done. And it's really your choice. It's really your choice. And so it is a choice today. What's hidden here? The stars. Things that are known. Well, we've sure been seeing a lot of the stars come out. We really have. And plotting is here. And it's hidden, but it's known. Somebody knows that somebody is plotting how to escape something. Well, the way you escape, people, is by the truth. And the truth alone. What else is hidden? Exposing things here. The universe is also showing up again today. Destiny is hidden. It's going to take, but this is inevitable fate with the wheel when it comes out, people. It is. It is. There's hope that's hidden because the stars go back to hope. Guidance is there. All right? And that's clarity with the stars and the uprights, positive. If you're going to sit there in bitterness, that really is wormwood. That's what it means in the scripture. And 1/3 of the stars are going to be, taken out and fallen, people. It's ridiculous. And Jehovah told me not too long ago that new stars are being born. They really are. And it's in the universe, because this goes back to the universe, and this will go back to the horse energy. And there's something in the universe called something nubulus or something like that, and it's a horse head, and that's where stars are born. That's amazing that that came out here like that. And there is happiness showing itself here, but you've got to make the choice before the hand of the divine forces something here. It's time to get out of your freaking bitterness. Send a letter, and there's the plotting again. Something is known. What's hidden is a document or news or mail. Yesterday I asked what was hidden, and we had an enemy, and I clarified that card, and there was a mail carrier there. We do have somebody in bitterness here. And it's known, even though it's hidden. There's healing here, though, people. There really is. There's gossipy stuff going on. They need to be careful with that energy that's showing up. We also have the cross is here. And what's hidden is despair. Well, some people are showing up to work like this. Okay? And they're really like this. Okay? Because they've gotten mixed up in some stuff, and yet they're hidden, but yet it's also known. Some people do, if they're in tune with the spirit, they do know this is real spiritual energy. Okay, we have the owls, and this is conversation. Like I said, there's conversation going on around work today, and you people need to be careful with that stuff, because that stuff gets spread in excesses here. Okay, and that also go back to, if that turns the other way and you're not standing in truth, people, that's exaggeration. That's going to come back on you. And then you're going to stand here like this. Okay, and whatever's taking place, with pregnancies, and the law is here and things like that. We've got gossipy stuff in communication, so watch your communication today. You and I need to watch it and be led forth by truth and peace. Okay, so you want to move on and stop. If you're on the party that's blocking some people, you need to release, because it's coming. Jehovah's showing it right here. I'm fixing to take my hand on you again. And so there's the magician. There's the whole stick here. This is also somebody who leads a clan. That'd be the Aleph head. That's a physician energy. In the upright, that's beautiful. That's communication. What's hidden is some type of communication. And somebody knows that there's going to be also some communication about something that was real burdensome, because the communication is here as well. In the negative, this is manipulation, people. So if you're dealing with somebody who you know is bitter and all they want to do is gossipy, you need to move away from that person, because there's a blockage here. They're up in something here. They're part of some type of a clannish type of energy, and if that's a negative, and I hit energies both ways because we're dealing with people, and that will goes both ways as well, and we know that is what's being judged right now, people who are in the negative, and Jehovah's turning some stuff right now for the positive. This is what come out, people, for this reading. We also have the Y as well, with the H and the C and the K and the V. All right, so I guess this is what come out. Until next time, shalom.